President Trump has just released a Truth Social post, and it's a very, very, very unpopular post. One of the worst posts I think he's ever made, to the point where he is now being ratioed on Truth Social. Let me say that one more time. President Trump is being ratioed on Truth Social. Now, for those that don't know what a ratio is, essentially the comments, he has more comments on the post than likes, or it's getting very close to that. And so some of the comments under the post have a ton of likes versus the amount of likes that he has. And this is causing a huge, huge meltdown online right now. This was it right here. This is the Trump Truth Social post that has gotten everyone upset. I'm not reading all that shit, okay? But he says, what's going on with my boys, and in some cases gals? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world with Russia, blah, 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 the laptop from hell. He goes through all of that. He ends it with, let's keep it that way and not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. Thank you for your attention on this matter. Horrifically bad decision by Trump. And I will show you over here on Truth Social, he is this close to being ratioed now. Right now, this post has 13,000 likes and 13,000.3 comments. So he's about 300 comments away. He is going to get ratioed on this, on his own fucking platform where he's worshipped over there. You're not on Truth Social unless you're a Trump supporter. And he is getting absolutely crushed in the comment section on this post. Look at this. You're losing too many in your base. Not a single positive comment on here. Like, it's bad. Sorry, it's not holding water. Girls were used and abused by this man and many others. Mr. President, you did make the promise, just saying. Read the room, real Donald Trump campaigned on full transparency, and AG Bondi needs to deliver full transparency or be fired. This is going to cost you so many supporters. Now, I said your own administration wasted time and energy on the Epstein files. Your own administration played this up. You hired two guys to run the FBI who were known for demanding the Epstein files. You promised the Epstein files. If they weren't real, why did you promise to release them? This is on you at Real Donald Trump. So at this point in time, I started to see a lot of people unfollowing me, and then I noticed some people blocking me. One person in particular that was in my comment section said this: the boss has spoken and said to block all outrage merchants. I trust the judgment of the guy who took a bullet. Good riddance. So this guy sits when he pees. No doubt about that. All right? No doubt about it. This guy 100% sits when he pees. Pathetic loser. But he's not the only one right here. So this is a big pro-Trump account. He's got 700,000 followers, and he blocked me. So after Trump's whole little thing, because he's like, translation, everybody shut the F up and let me and my team do my job you hired us to do. So this loser blocked me. And there's several other people in my comment section that I'm seeing that they've blocked me as well. And so my response was pretty simple to them. I said, massive MAGA influencers are blocking me right now. As I've said on my live streams over and over again, I don't care about being in the club. Most of these people simply want access and will do whatever to get it and keep it. I've been a Trump supporter since 2016. I will continue to support him, but I'll be critical when I see fit. never apologize. Never apologize. I said, now people finally understand why I was never interested in collaborations with people I don't know. I don't give a fuck about any of these gay influencers. I support Trump. As an actual supporter, I will be critical when I think I need to be critical, because that's what MAGA is all about. And so then I continued on and I said, Trump is getting ratioed on True Social. Never forget the fake MAGA influencers that are blocking people like me for holding 47 accountable. Real MAGA isn't letting this go. And then, and then I said, at the risk of getting my account in trouble, I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. Any of these MAGA influencers blocking me over this are absolute, you know what? And there we go. I had to say it. Of course, there's a as with the picture. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. That's 100% what they are. They're pathetic losers. They are on the wrong side of this discussion. And you'll have to understand, all right, that they are not here for anything other than access. That's all they're here for. That's all they're here for. They want the access. They want to go to Mar-a-Lago. They want to be invited to the fucking White House. They want to be able to take pictures with Trump. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I've said this forever. I don't give a shit about that. Of course it would be cool. Of course it would, but I'm not going to sit there and fucking just kiss up for the sake of kissing up. Trump has done a few things I don't like, and I'll continue to call it like I see it. And you know what? That's fine. I don't need these fucking losers. I don't want these fucking losers. Trump has officially been ratioed on his own platform. 15.7 thousand comments to 15,000.4 likes. Trump officially ratioed on his own platform. I don't think that's ever happened. This may be a first. Trump ratioed. So don't let these fake MAGA influencers try to determine the narrative. The narrative is that Trump supporters are pissed. Trump supporters are fed up with this, and they are not having it. This is what MAGA is all about. Making America great again means making America great again. And making America great again means getting rid of pedophiles. And if anybody disagrees with that, you should never trust them, because that is the true definition of MAGA. Exposing and getting rid of PDF files. This just continues to destroy that narrative that MAGA is an echo chamber, because it's clearly not an echo chamber. It's clearly not. It never was an echo chamber. And this is what makes MAGA so amazing, is that it's not an echo chamber. It's the greatest political movement in history. And we have a leader. And when our leader fucks up, we hold him responsible. And that is how it should be. This is why all this other nonsensical bullshit, all this America Party bullshit, libertarian, gender confused weirdos, no, all that gay. MAGA is the only political party that's ever had an impact and done anything outside of, and I would consider, I think MAGA is essentially just taken over the Republican Party. I know the Republican Party still exists and there's a bunch of fucking rhinos within it, but MAGA is so powerful and it can only get more and more powerful as time goes on. Obviously, Trump is like 79 years old. We don't know who's going to lead MAGA into the future, but it is absolutely the most important political party in the country. And that's that.